ever notice how you buy stuff for your stuff? You don't buy stuff for yourself anymore. Now this, I bought this for the camera. This is for the GH6. It's a frame to go around the camera, the same way as the GH5 one. Let me show you. Here we go. Here's the one for the GH5. Made by SmallRig, and this frame sits around the camera and lets you add a different extra stuff. Stuff like if you want a separate monitor, and so you can do recording straight to the monitor, or if you want to have extra microphones, there's extra mic slots that you can mount onto, and then you can build out whatever you want. And if you use these, you can build out your camera rig as such to fit whatever you want. So you could have matte boxes on the front to stop all the light coming in, or you can have extra battery packs on the back so you don't run out of power. So that's what we're going to do today, is get this opened up, fitted, and have a play with the new SmallRig frame. That is, if I can get into the box, that is. Well, I'm just going to undo all the tape and see what one comes out first. There we go, that'll work. So in here we've got, I say, packaging's excellent on it. So this is going to allow me to mount the monitor and then swivel it back and forth. It's locked off at the moment. Very cool. And then this one should be the frame. This is the frustrating bit, that the frame from the GH5 just slightly different to the body of the GH6. Obviously the body's slightly different, so it's going to be mounted slightly differently. SmallRig, big dream. I like it. There we go. So this is it. So let's get the camera and see if we can fit it in. One thing I like about the SmallRig is they think of these clever things. Look on the bottom of the frame here, you've got this, which is an Allen key, and it's also for locking off your 3/4 mount, and it's magnetised, so it just fits on the bottom and it's always there when you need it. Very clever. Very clever indeed. So, by having to play around with it at various angles, what I've found is that I think I can mount it in this way round. However, you see here, we've got to remove this strap, because it looks like this actually connects into the frame here as sort of a double secure lock using that eyelet. So I'm going to scoot this out. I'm not going to use the straps anyway, and then see if we can't get it connected up properly. Try not taking my fingers out in the process. That would be useful, wouldn't it? There we go. That started it. Done. So let's try and get it the right way around, Rich. There we go. Yep, it lines up. I'm guessing that's what the other end of the Allen key is for as well. So if we take that out, slip it off its magnet, I think I've got it. Right. So that's the top bit. Super. Pop that back in its magnets. So 1, 2, 3 magnets. And first bit done. After much hunting, I finally found an Allen key that fits. Moral to the story, when you get stuff from the States, remember that they're still imperial and not metric, and keep the Allen keys that come with the kit somewhere safe, which is not what I did. So I've had to just force this one in to get it right. So this piece of kit here, this is called a Nato mount, and these are quite cool. They allow you to put various connectors, handles, and it's quite an industry standard common thing. But this one for me has got this, so it's got that set of groove which matches up nicely with those of this bar, allowing me to position this, slide it along when I need to. So the idea of the top handle is that I can have it, hold it further forward when the weight is on the front with the lens, or further back if not, and get some really good low shots and attach all that I need to on it. So let's get that locked off. Let's get the remote control cable, sits in there, and that will now allow me to operate the camera at the press of a button. It's a third remote control button, so you've got 1, 2, 3. Great. So then, let's get this bit mounted on. The monitor mount. Now, with this, you've got a couple of options. At the base of the monitor, this is the Atamos Ninja 5. At the moment, I've got the standard camera base fitting. This beastie has a connector which fits into these locking holes quite nicely, and that should stop any spin. Previous one I had on rattled like billy. It was a bit of a pain in the posterior, to be honest with you. Right, I'm going to have this further back to counterbalance against the weight of the lenses. That's all right. So now let's stick a lens on, see how that balances out. Red dot to red dot. That's pretty cool. That's all right. Just got to get the cables mounted now, and then we can give it a try. So, small HDMI. Where will be the, you know, you got those useful drawers. Yeah, it's one of them. Da-da-da, HDMI. Sweet. HDMI in there to, can I get a loop in there? Yeah, sweet man. And we're good. Next thing, microphone. We've got another down here. I have to take the loop out, that doesn't work. And the problem is that it's likely to catch on something. It's a little bit too long. And there we go. One GH6 loaded up and ready to go. That's a rig. That's a rig right there. Let's go and have a play. Right, we're set then. Pressing the record button and we're off. Red frame comes up. So let's do some shots of the bike. It's messy. Set. There we go. The other thing that I notice about this, of course, is that extra weight now. The GH6 is a little bit heavier anyway, but with this lot on top, you really do feel like you're powerlifter. Today then, I can see that's moving. I don't fancy that. So, that's it for today. New rig. Managed to get, by the way, I managed to get the bike out today. Go and get the MOT done, so that's sorted. Good for another year. So I shall be getting out on the bike soon. Sun's out. It's drying up a bit. Winter's gone. Dead good, dead good. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Rich and this is It's Adventure. Don't forget, have a look down there. Click click on that subscribe button, see what else is coming. There'll be more GH6 stuff. I've got to do some tests about this focus breathing and more tests about the size of the footage you get from this film camera. That's coming later on. For now though, thank you very much. This is Rich and this is It's Adventure. See you later. Bye.